One of the most anticipated collectible items at Balloon Fiesta each year is the poster. And for 2022, excitement is running extremely high as the 5-part series comes to a conclusion. Now that anticipation can be addressed with the release of Part 5, Rising to 50 Years. The artist of the entire series, Daniel Killen, tells us about this year's poster design.
I wanted to tell the story of how the Coyote and Roadrunner went from a chase at the first poster to now they're voluntarily, deliberately getting onto a balloon made for them that they're going to go enjoy the Balloon Fiesta in. But things, as usual, don't work out well for the Coyote. The idea is that the Coyote and Roadrunner have their own balloon, but the Coyote is so enamored with himself. He's got on his flying goggles, he's got a scarf, he's talking to a microphone, very boisterous, talking to everybody about who knows what, about what a magnificent flyer he is with balloons. Meanwhile, behind him, the Roadrunner's had enough. He's already snipped the cord and he's taken off without the Coyote, who's on his red carpet by himself, not realizing that the flight is starting off without him.
The series started in 2018 as what was supposed to be a 4-part series leading up to the 50th Balloon Fiesta. With the COVID postponement in 2020 and the 2020 poster already completed, Balloon Fiesta decided to expand the series to stay on track for the 50th, now anniversary, and event.
The first poster started out with just the Coyote and the Roadrunner and their chase. But last year we introduced Bugs Bunny, and I did it that way so we know that there's other Looney Tunes showing up in this universe. And this year, the 50th anniversary, we have a whole bunch, a treasure trove of Looney Tunes.
But in reality, the concept of the Roadrunner and Coyote originated with the very first event in 1972.
Chuck Jones, of course, started with the first posters for the Balloon Fiesta. So I did a little drawing of Chuck Jones's face that's hidden in the poster. It's very small and hidden, but it's there. I met him once, many years ago. He was very kind to me. I feel very honored that all these years later, I was working for his galleries, he wasn't around anymore, so. But I just like honoring his characters, like the characters looking the way they looked in the animations, the cartoons he did. Some of the characters he created, others he directed. I think some of the funniest Bugs Bunny cartoons are the ones he directed, with a lot of the other characters that you see in the poster. I grew up loving his cartoons because I loved his wit. Oftentimes it's hilarious, but done in a very subtle way. And there's always an undercurrent of just dry humor through no matter what happens. And I always want to convey that in the artworks. He's been a big part of my narrative and a lot of the artwork I do, both for Chuck Jones and artwork outside of it.
And there are other subtleties in the poster as well.
Scrutinize, look closely at the gondola of one of the balloons, and maybe scrutinize a certain coffee mug, and maybe look at that fan that Daffy is standing next to.
The poster is available, signed or unsigned. It's a horizontal format, 30 by 20. It's also available as a metal print in 8.5 by 11. Again, the metal prints are also signed and unsigned. These metal prints tend to sell out quickly. New for 2022, a 13.5 by 20-inch print of all 5 posters in the series. These are all signed by Daniel. And one more option is the embossed or raised texture print of this year's poster. It's in a 10 by 15 format. All the metal prints come with hardware to mount them on your wall, and the posters are shipped rolled in a protective tube. All 5 years of posters are still available for purchase, and for the ultimate collector, we have created a special edition set of all 5 posters, all personally signed by Daniel and with the same special edition number. This special edition is limited to just 100 sets of the posters.
I want when people to look at the posters, they get a sense of the amount of fun to be had, but also to maybe draw them back to childhood memories of these characters. Now when I look at the characters, no matter where I see them in old cartoons, I always think of the Balloon Fiesta, something I didn't do for most of my life. So that's a pretty neat thing. And I'd like to think people will do that as well. They associate them.
To get your copy of the poster or posters, metal prints, or the signed edition set, head to BalloonFiestaStuff.com and place your order today. And to view all the posters associated with Balloon Fiesta, check out the Collector's Corner at BalloonFiesta.com. It's under the Merchandise tab.